And isn't that better anyway? Order your collection. Austin Attack. Songs for the beach.
Beach.
By calling 555, put it on a pancake, or visit our website, GamingMorningShow.tv. Our fulfillment department is standing by, which means you'll probably never see anything. They're so fired. In a world where keyboards just won't work, one streamer is determined to make it right.
I want a D that works. I need the D to work.
A quest that would take her on a journey of a lifetime. With her baby daddy by her side.
That's how we do, baby!
It's not my baby
You
daddy
like
or my
Mix. I
anytime
just
near
got
soon
it.
future baby daddy.
She overcame all odds and fixed the D.
My D has been broken for so long, but I touched it. It was so good, and it feels so good to have a D that works.
This summer, Superphonic.
Sorry, KK.
Kiki Lowe starring The Lost City of D. A Gaming Morning Show production. Coming up on Gaming Morning Show, we play 5 questions and GMS Morning Gaming Renews. Get ready for your takeaways that were pretty okay and the clip of the day. Find GMS on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and GamingMorningShow.tv. It's all coming up on Gaming Morning Show. Time for hour number 3, right now.
Morning, gamer. Welcome back. Gaming Morning Show continues. Thank you so much for having fun with us on this Tuesday, February 14th, 2023. Very excited for the following hour. We're gonna have a lot of fun. Play 5 questions GMS with Awkwardish Panda. Learn about the Kickstarter for Fiends of Fairwick and how that all came to be. That is happening in about 15 minutes from now. Get ready. Takeaways that were pretty okay. Clip of the day as well. Like Bob mentioned, sports.gaming, left side of your screen. I am Hefty Goof. You can find us on Twitter at WatchGMS, and you can also check us out on Instagram at Gaming Morning Show. That is our Instagram handle, where we put our Gaming Morning Show morning gaming news, usually after every single show. We also have a podcast version of the show that you can find by just searching your favorite podcast place for Gaming Morning Show. So I think we're in pretty good shape. We're going to welcome in the final hour crew in just a moment. Also, we will get set for our 5 questions, and don't let the person floating from the balloons fall in the monster's mouth. Our topic of the day today, Sean, National Ferris Wheel Day. What's your favorite fair or carnival ride? You said?
I talked about a few. I either the one where you go up and just drop, or the pirate ship, I think, are my current go-tos.
Yeah, I think I'll accept pirate ship. As far as for me, I think that's the one that I enjoy. I haven't been on in a while, but it has kind of that same feeling where you're almost like losing your legs out from underneath you, but it's temporary.
Yeah. It is fun. And good sounds, as you mentioned.
Yeah.
Hello to the final hour crew.
The final hour crew is here. Kalaf, good morning to our head of research and development businesses. It's good to see you as well. Thank you for being a Patreon subscriber. King Gray is here. Awkwardish Panda, our guest coming up, is also in attendance. Chrissy Icky, Dungeon Meowster KJ, it's great to see you as well. Mel B on YouTube, appreciate you stopping in for this morning's show. I am JF Downs, our official cartographer and diagramographer of this morning radio show that plays games. Also, Cerulean Riot, thank you for the subscription on YouTube, for the follow on Twitch. We appreciate that very much. Everyone else who's been hanging out with us, Whit Fuller, our first guest of the day. Look, it's Mike O. Thank you so much for being part of the chat. And anyone who's lurking or listening, we've seen likes of Element of One as well. Thank you for being here.
Hello, FHC.
It's time to play Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth.
To see the record for the most balloons banked in Don't Let the Person Floating from the Balloons Fall in the Monster's Mouth, remember to type the easy-to-remember acronym, ! DLTPFFTBFITMMREC.
We continue to crush this game since October-ish, as we, at the time, started a streak that is now up to 106 balloons times 10 minus whatever it takes to get back to 1006. It said 106 balloons.
Oh, we're way past that.
That's fact. 106 times 10. Mathematical?
5.
Let's just play the game. Animals. D is the guess from Gray.
D. Yes.
U from Kalaf.
U. Yes.
Crushing it right now.
Wow. A D and a U?
Mm-hmm. Same puzzle.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's impressive.
If you're playing on a bingo, then that might have cleared a whole bunch of things up for you. So
Yeah. That could be huge.
if you never have played before, we just guess the letters. We guess the words as well. You can be like I am JF Downs
Now that's a big swing.
and guess hippopotamouse. Hippopotamouse. M from Sizz is in there as well.
M. Correct. Ding, ding, ding.
A double M. I know what it is.
I do too. Hit it.
Hummingbird?
hummingbird.
Question mark.
It is hummingbird.
It's hummingbird.
They spelled hummingbird wrong.
Cracked.
We just got a
Correct.
perfect right off the rip. How about that? 1,013 balloons. And our banked balloons total, pretty okay.
We got more in that single puzzle than we did all day yesterday.
Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, we only had 6 the whole day yesterday after hitting a
It
perfect
was rough.
1,000 on Friday.
It was rough.
We were terrified, too.
Yeah, it was. I didn't feel comfortable a single time yesterday.
All right, we have a D from Downs.
D. Ding, ding, ding.
Wow. Back to back.
Man, Down's getting all the D's.
S. Correct.
Double D, double S, double R, double U. Man, it's been a good day so far. An N from Kalaf.
N. Yes.
Oh yeah, this is all about sports, by the way.
Shaquille O'Neal.
A from Kalaf.
A. Now that's a big swing.
Is it?
Cha-ching.
Well, you know how rare A's are.
Bob's had an off show today.
Bob, you doing okay?
Don't worry. The swords missed me.
I don't
Great.
know. I don't know if they did.
L. Cha-ching.
Maybe I gotta check, make sure we didn't seal it too tightly, the box that Bob is in.
Plenty of air in here. No need to worry.
Ooh, Kalaf actually taking a big swing.
That's a big swing.
Nice.
Oh my gosh. Kalaf is
Cracked.
Cavaliers.
I believe.
Back to back perfects?
Cracked. Exclamation point.
Wow.
Man, we haven't done that for a while.
1020. 1020 is our current banked balloons total. What's our new goal? Our goal was 1,000 for the longest time. Now that we've hit that, do we set it at 2,000 or do we try to just get to 1,100?
I think we're just in go as far as possible mode.
So don't even need a goal anymore.
No, I mean anytime we can fit a 69 in there, great. But
So 1,000.
Nice.
Gotcha. We have double big swings. The first from Downs,
That's a big swing.
Americas, which has an S in it. So does Stockholm.
Now that's a big swing.
I'm gonna go with the S from Stockholm and Americas.
perfect.
S. No.
King Gray
That's a big swing.
also wants in on the action. Argentina. Let's go with a T then. T,
T. Correct.
but in the wrong spot. Remember, sometimes places less geography and more the store.
Right.
A luxury
pickup
apartment. Sorry, what's that?
A pickup truck.
We've had some odd ones on this.
Now
Yeah.
that's a big swing.
I thought Downs just guessed anti-places, but just guessed ant places. Yeah,
It's also good.
yeah, it is. I'm gonna guess an R.
R. Cha-ching.
L from Gray.
L. Yes.
Hell yes.
Hell yes. Control. It's a place like we need to get the spacecraft off the launching pad. Mission Control. Are you there?
I'll allow it.
As you should. That looks nice.
Now that's a big swing.
K-Laugh is. It's an E. Correct.
Cracked.
Oh my gosh, we almost had 3 consecutive perfects. We get 6 banked balloons on that one. We're up to 1,026 banked balloons. And we now have one more that we can use for places again. This could also be another, like, grocery store style one.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Sean, did you go and hang out with Shaq?
Always.
You went to the place of Shaq.
I went to the Shaquille O'Neal land.
Hey, Sean,
Uh-huh.
what's Shaquille O'Neal call his house?
It's the Shack Shack.
Shaq Shack.
Perfect.
Beep boop beep boop.
Good morning. Nice chat to I am JF Downs. And Jack.
Nice chat.
An L from Jack. Oh my gosh.
L. Incorrect.
An E from K-Laugh.
E. D. Incorrect. No.
I definitely didn't hit the D from the laughing face from K-Laugh either. That definitely didn't happen. Thank goodness. Here's an A
Well, at least
from
you didn't
Melvin.
catch the X.
A. Cha-ching.
All right, we have an A on the board. We have 2 guesses of D to save me. Thank you. An I from K-Laugh.
I. Cha-ching.
M.
M. Cha-ching.
Mountains.
Nice.
K-Laugh definitely has that part right. What mountains, though?
Tall mountains.
That's a big swing.
Be like T-O-L-L-L. Tall
Yeah.
mountains.
Tall mountains.
Sounds with cold mountains. Ooh.
Now that's a big swing.
Panda
Probably makes more sense.
is
Cracked.
nice. How on earth would we have guessed Rocky Mountains? We had such good choices like cold
I
mountains.
thought Downs and I were onto something.
Nice job, Panda. Nice job, chat. Thank you. We, like Sean said, exponentially increased our balloon banking today.
Yeah, significantly better.
That was a big struggle. 1,030 balloons, the total that we have there. So there you go. All right, thank you for being with us. This is a morning radio show that plays games. It's been a fun show so far. Please subscribe to our YouTube page where you can catch all of our past interviews, including Whit Fuller, who joined us in the second hour of today's show. Also, a big shout out to J Mags Plays, who's going to be our guest tonight on GMS Plus Gas. We're going to be playing Apex Legends Season 16, which is going to be available to actually start playing here in about an hour and 40 minutes. So there you go.
Pretty exciting.
King Gray says, aren't all mountains technically rocky? mean, King Gray says, I've never seen a sandy mountain, you know. It's fair. It's fair. All right. We play 5 questions GMS next. Awkwardish Panda, our guest, coming up on Gaming Morning Show. So many games that you've played. Awkwardish Panda is our guest today on Gaming Morning Show. Panda, thank you so much for being here. For those who have never seen an Awkwardish Panda stream, and then we're going to talk a little bit about your Kickstarter, what can we expect if we tune into your show on Twitch?
Chaos. There's usually chaos, lots of it. As I was talking a minute ago, like usually the minute my camera goes on, my dog starts screaming at the microphone. That's how every stream starts. My dog has to give his biggest opinions to everyone in chat, and complain that he doesn't get enough treats or love until I give him more treats. So, it's chaos. I do a lot of crafting. We do a lot of chatting. We talk about hard topics sometimes, but usually we try to keep it. We try to keep it pretty chill. We joke that I'm everybody's favorite work and lurk radio station in the morning. Because when I'm live, it's literally like my chat sometimes will be completely dead and there's like 50 people there because everyone's just listening to me run my mouth in the background and listening to the chill music because I play a lot of like chill hop.
Which as a morning radio show that plays games, I mean, we can absolutely respect that. That's fantastic.
There you go.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Yeah, I get the same vibe, and it's fun to watch. I mean, this is one of my favorite things about GMS is we have an innate curiosity into why people enjoy the things that they do. We kind of saw that earlier in the show when Whit joined us to talk about cozy gaming, and getting to watch you work in the crafting category and do all the things that you do is really, really fun. And another part of that is an area of the world that I wasn't familiar with until I started to get into the streaming sphere, and that's things like one-shots and such. And that gives us a chance to talk about Fiends of Fairwick. It's a Kickstarter that's going on right now. Please give us a glimpse into why you started the Kickstarter and what this is all about.
Okay, so fun story. So TTRPGs are a wonderful space. It's, the space has its up and downs. It has its good side. It has its bad sides. Last July, the Great Rafiki, part of the GR crew here on Twitch, invited me to their monthly one-shots that they run where they're trying out new systems and they're trying new games and they're exposing people to stuff that's outside of D&D. Because everybody knows D&D, right? So everyone wants to see what else is out there. So they were spotlighting it once a month. Well, this group gets together and we have our session 0. We're talking about stuff behind the scenes. And for a throwaway one-shot, all of a sudden we've built these massive backstories around all of our characters and how they all like knit together. And then the show ended up running like an hour and a half longer because we were having so much fun. And then we're like, in September, we're like, well, let's do another one and see what happens. And in between, we've all been talking about what's going on with our characters off stream. And there's stuff that gets left to dice rolls, and I am the oldest person on the show. I play the youngest character. I play an 18-year-old. It's set in 1982. It's a Monster of the Week campaign. By the time we got to the end of the second show, we were like, we have to do something. So in October, we did another one shot. So we've now had 3 one-shots in the same with the same group, and said, you know what, we're going to crowdfund this starting in February of next year, and we want to do a show. But unfortunately, things being what they are, people got to get paid. As fun as it is, we have a couple people that their entire livelihoods are based in the TTRPG industry. They have to get paid in order to play in a long-term thing. So we're kickstarting it. We're trying to crowdfund it. The number is really low compared to a lot of shows, just because we kind of all agreed, we have a smaller audience than a lot of the larger shows. We're not trying to push for like tens of thousands of dollars as much as we definitely deserve it. We want to go bare minimum, just enough to get the funding for one season and then go from there. So that's where we're at. We're at about 35% as of this morning. I think that's the last email I got from Kickstarter, is that we're at 35%. But it's a lot of fun. It's all 1980s synthwave. It's set in the end of 1982. We'll be rolling over into 1983 if we are able to fund the campaign, because we're going to run out of days in 1982. They've all been like sticking to, we've been sticking to holidays a lot. So we did a Halloween episode, which is my character's birthday is Halloween. So we did a Halloween episode, and then we did a Thanksgiving episode, and they did Thanksgiving at my parents' house, my character's parents' house. Which is funny because it's my parents, and I don't realize that one of the other characters on the show is actually my dad.
That's
it's drama. It is the best soap opera ever.
And that's what I was gonna say. Go to the Kickstarter, because I was reading through some of the character plots that were in there, or the character descriptions that are in there, and that's what's kind of neat about getting to do this, is you get a chance to play roles that are completely imaginary, and get to kind of work on that character, and you clearly have done that for the character that you play in the show.
So we all have, I didn't know. So so we all just kind of like, it was a joke because it was supposed to be one thing. Well, what happened if the only reason that I know any of y'all is because you dated my mom when you all were in high school, because y'all be about the exact same age? And they're like, yeah, really, that's actually really good. And then it becomes, so again, it's cumulative, it's group storytelling. So we all have our parts and we bounce off ideas off each other. By the time we decided to do the second one shot, our DM, the Great Rafiki, went to Player Roll's character. Player Roll being he's Jay Martin. He is a D&D. He does a lot of role play instructions via D&D on YouTube. They left it to a roll of the dice whether or not I was actually his kid, and didn't tell me what happened until we were in character in show. But my character still doesn't know.
Oh my gosh.
He told somebody else's character about it.
It's like a big vat of improv.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, that's exactly what it is. That's what TTRPGs are. They say the best way to become good at TTRPGs is take improv classes.
Well, it's going to be cool to see it get funded. You, of course, can help chat by going to that Kickstarter link. It's Fiends of Fairwick, a Monster of the Week miniseries, rather, on Kickstarter. Please help get it funded. But the reason you are here, Awkwardish Panda, is to play our favorite game, which is known as 5 Questions GMS. And we take you on that adventure now with the variety streamer, with the Fiends of Fairwick character, Awkwardish Panda. We do that now on Gaming Morning Show. Thank you so much for being here. Hopefully you succeed in wonderful colors. I'm hoping that Eagle the Mathemateagle has our official February record. Eagle the Mathemateagle. That sounds about okay. There it is. Yeah, that is the official record for this. All right, we are good to go. That looks pretty okay. We only need to make one adjustment, and that is not to have you be on the screen twice. So I can make that happen.
Yeah, that's too much Panda for one screen.
All right, let me see. Bam, perfect, right there. Hey, look, we made it work. The last person who played 5 Questions GMS with us, Panda, didn't get to see Sean the entire show. So we're making progress, which is good.
Oh no,
they were missing much.
Not much at all. All right, let's start with this. Question number 1 for Awkwardish Panda.
1.
Thank you, Bob. Your Kickstarter is for Fiends of Fairwick, a Monster of the Week miniseries, as we mentioned. Last weekend, Rihanna performed during the Super Bowl, and Rihanna has once sang a song called The Monster. You with me so far?
Okay.
So naturally, we're going to ask you, according to Billboard.com, what is Rihanna's biggest hit based on weekly performance on the Hot 100? Panda, is it Diamonds, SOS, or We Found Love?
I'm gonna guess diamonds.
Ooh, that is a great guess. Bob? Wait, actually, Bob, just a sec. Hey, Sean.
Yeah.
I just want to point out again for our
Hold
audience.
on. I just need to drink some of my coffee.
Oh, that looks nice. Because it is Valentine's Day, after all.
Right. It's Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Oh,
Where
we
the only
trick questioned
reason-
us.
on Valentine's Day, sometimes people get connected with other people
Sometimes.
This is true.
in a loving way.
Right. All right. So back to the game, though. We should
Yeah,
probably
my fault.
find what Panda's answer is.
According to Billboard.com, Panda, is it Diamonds, SOS, or We Found Love?
Well, apparently we found love.
Correct.
Wow.
You are a genius. Ding, ding, ding.
I play TTRPGs. I'm good at taking direction from the DMs when the hints are dropped.
Wow.
What was your original answer? Didn't you say SOS?
Diamonds.
Oh,
I said
diamonds. I thought it was SOS, so I clearly was off too. But yes, apparently it's the first single from the 2011 album Talk That Talk, and it found its way to the top of the Hot 100 after just 6 weeks, so they considered that as the biggest hit. Eagle, Mathematigal, what is Awkwardish Panda's score?
I think that's a 1.
High praise.
2.
High praise.
So number 2, for this question, the answer is a fill in the blank. Okay. But first, we're gonna go on a journey. So if it's helpful to imagine, you can close your eyes or you can keep them open, dealer's choice. But imagine you're at a crafts expo and you're walking through the crafts expo and there's a candle maker and their offerings catch your eye. You're like, oh man, look at the craftsmanship, the wax used to make each individual candle. But you're more concerned about the very important part of the candle that you actually light. You know, there's a part that's very important to candles, otherwise it's just a ball of wax. And that part, which is usually burned, you need to feel satisfied with the price that you're about to pay for that piece of the candle. So you might say you're looking for a candle with a blank for the price.
We really wrote that question, huh?
Yeah,
You really made a Fairwick question. You really did.
Oh, it actually worked! It actually worked! So your
Hi,
official answer
let-
is?
My official answer is Fairwick. Please note, I am a witch. I have more candles in my house than I own anything else.
Which is why you actually followed that question. Oh my gosh, I'm so happy. Ding, ding, ding.
That is amazing.
This is
Oh
the
my
happiest
god.
I've been since...
Again, I'm really good at taking direction in DM cues. It's a thing. Sorry, I had to readjust myself. I'm queer, and if I'm not queer sitting, I'm not comfortable.
Fair enough. We want you to be comfortable, but yes, I'm with Riot. That is amazing. You are looking for a candle with a fair wick for the price. Oh my god.
Ding. You
So
are a
good.
genius.
Panda, you crushed it. You crushed it. No matter how the rest of this game goes, you're already one of life's winners.
Yeah, I think we award 2 points. There were 2 blanks, so
Fair enough.
2 points.
All right, Mathematigal.
Not fair enough.
That is 3 of 2.
All right. All right, question number 3 for Awkwardish Panda, who is helping raise funds for the Kickstarter Fiends of Fairwick. We are asking you something that you seem to know a lot about that not many others seemingly do. We actually asked you that question already, and you told us fiber arts, especially crochet and blackwork. So we ask you, Panda, what is something we should know about fiber work, or fiber arts, rather?
Something you should know about fiber arts. It's an industry that moves way too damn slow because it's so old. People don't realize, like, it's really hard to get people to, like, say, hey, Twitch is a valid place that we can market our stuff. Because they're like, this has been around since, I don't know, 5000 BCE. So, there's a demand for it regardless. How many YouTube followers do you have, and is it in the millions?
You know, I'm no expert. Clearly you are, because we asked you what you seemingly know a lot about. I don't think Twitch nor YouTube were around at the start of fiber arts, if I do check my...
No, I do believe that, like, fire was barely a thing. Wix did not exist.
Which came first, fire or fiber arts? Fantastic. That is absolutely correct.
Yes.
We
Ding.
give you another point. Mathemateagle. Crushing it right now.
4 out of 3.
All right, question number
4
for you.
Number 4, we also asked you about your favorite material possession or brand, and you answered my Furls crochet hooks. So, if possible, are those crochet hooks within reach?
How many of them would you like to see at once? I cannot fit the entire collection in my hands.
You get a point per hook.
Whoa! Whoa!
Hold please, and anybody from my channel or my chat that's in here is going to start cackling, because we do this on a regular basis where we do hook show and tell, and we try to see if Panda can fit all of her hooks in her hands at one time. Sometimes I win, sometimes I lose, because I have one hand that don't work so good, but we gonna try.
Kalaf, our head of research and development, actually knew that about you and told us to ask this question so that you could show off as many hooks as you possibly can.
Ripley, I'm gonna need you to move. I have hooks on that side of my desk.
Oh my gosh, we're going both sides!
No! Ripley, if you eat that, I'm gonna murder you.
Lovingly.
No, she literally ate one of my hooks. Like, one of my really good ebony hooks we found I have it somewhere in the house.
I'm assuming this
to remind me
is
not to leave them.
This is a pet?
Yes, Ripley is my husband's German Shepherd mix.
Oh, I love German Shepherds.
Okay, wait, no, there's one more over here.
Uh-oh.
I think I could get the whole collection, except for the one No! I'm spilling them everywhere, hold on. This is gonna be content for the day, y'all. It's Panda fails.
Stream marking this is
She has little hands that don't work.
Oh, look at the puppy.
That's Ripley. Seeger's under my desk. He's trying to start crying because he wants more treats.
Does Ripley ever get any
Hang on.
believe it or not jokes? 1. Wouldn't that be anticlimactic if that's the only one that Panda was going to show us?
There's all of my hooks. Yeah! One of my purse in the other room.
All right, taking a screenshot. We're gonna take a look and see how many of those officially are. Oh wait,
I can count them.
I forgot, Sean. We have Eagle the Mathemateagle. Already knows.
He counted 37, and that brings you up to, what is that, 41 points out of 4?
Someone, Chrissy just said I'm hooked on this in our chat. Oh my gosh.
Ding, ding, ding.
Nice.
Ding.
Is there not like a roll?
26, by the way. It's actually 26 hooks, so I'm okay with
You got bonus points.
making it accurate. But I have 26 hooks. 27 if you count the one in my purse, but it's all the way across the house. I'm not going to get it.
They don't have a carrying case for these.
I have some, but I keep them open in little baskets next to my desk, so whatever size I need, I can just grab.
We are running out of time, or else we would ask you a
Sorry.
bonus question. Panda, on your chat some point later next stream, would love to hear a story about those hooks. You get a bonus point for
Absolutely.
it. It's not your fault
5.
that we're out of time. Question number 5. We asked you where you have not traveled and you would love to go, and you said Bora Bora. Why is Bora Bora the place for you?
I want to go someplace where I can turn off all my electronics and sit next to really, really pretty water and read a book and not have to do anything for like a week. You get private chefs at the Four Seasons in Bora Bora. I don't want to do anything other than if I need to get up and go shower or go pee or something. I just want to sit next to the water and do nothing. I want a real vacation of nothing.
You could sit in the water and then you wouldn't even have to leave.
Or
to pee.
sit in the water and do nothing. I have a waterproof Kindle.
Correct. Correct.
Final score: Eagle the Mathemateagle for Awkwardish Panda.
I think that's a solid 44 out of 5.
Thank you, Eagle.
Awkwardish Panda, variety streamer on Twitch, also part of the Fiends of Fairwick Kickstarter that's happening. You can find it on Kickstarter, and we will link it one more time to our chat. KJ agreed with you. That sounds quite lovely to do the vacation that you were looking for. Fantastic. Panda, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for busting out all of the hooks. telling us about Ripley and crushing the game. You were absolutely fantastic. We truly appreciate it.
Thank you. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for having me on.
Absolutely. That's Awkwardish Panda on Gaming Morning Show. And be sure to find it on Kickstarter as well. If I have an actual mod, even Sean, if you could do this, if you could give the big / shout out to Awkwardish Panda so that it locks in on Twitch, would appreciate it very much. That was super fun. Sports.gaming takeaways that are pretty okay are going to be pretty good today as well. So very excited about those. Reminder, tomorrow, it's on our last guest of the week with Panda and Wit from earlier in today's show. We're going to have Sam LeBlanc join us from space.com. We're going to talk about how video games replicate the world of gravity and G-force in the games as well. So we'll talk about that coming up at 7:25 a.m. Pacific time tomorrow. Wow, that was fun.
That was fantastic.
Probably Eagle the Mathemateagle is the best hire we've had since Calaf, because that makes that game a lot easier.
Yeah, we don't have to keep track of anything anymore. That's great.
Fantastic. Panda, thank you so much. Riot, thank you so much for stopping by and also subscribing to our YouTube channel. We will put our YouTube recap of that exciting event, both 5 questions and our interview with Wit. Later on, you can find our last one, which was with Sam Proof, right now on youtube.com/Gaming Morning Show. All right, it's 8:40 West Coast time. It's 11:40 out east. It's 4:40 for those watching GMS in the UK. It's time for the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News, a recap of the video game headlines that you need to know. We're going to give those to you right now. You can also find them on our Instagram shortly after the show. Also, what are your takeaways that are pretty okay? What is something that you learned from today's show? We need to have that answer as well. I also have a clip of the day in just a moment. With the Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News, once again, here's Video Game Expert Sean.
Good morning. It is still Tuesday, February 14th, 2023, and this is your Gaming Morning Show Morning Gaming Re-News. First up, we talked about Dead Island 2, a game that's been kind of in development for the better part of a decade, finally coming out this year, and in fact, you won't have to wait nearly as long as you thought. Instead of coming out on April 28th, they've moved that up to April 21st. In a rare anti-delay, Dead Island 2 is coming out a week early. Maybe to avoid Star Wars Jedi Survivor, which is coming out the following week. Maybe just because they got bored. We'll see. We also talked about a new trailer / commercial for the Super Mario Brothers movie. In fact, it's not just for the movie, it's more for the Super Mario Brothers plumbing services. In a very entertaining commercial. They also launched a website and a phone number which you can call or text. All of those worth checking out. The website, very well done. And the number, if you call, you can hear a pre-recorded message by the Charlie Day voiced Luigi. So worth checking out. Very entertaining. And then last up, we talked about a rare Nintendo price cut. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild is down from $60 to $40 in a lead up to the sequel's release in May. This is rare for Nintendo games, especially popular first-party games, to get significant price cut. $40, pretty good price point for a game that you can spend upwards of 80 hours playing if you want to go do all of the things. If you haven't played it for some reason, definitely worth doing and enjoy it so that you can get ready for the sequel coming out in May 12th, I believe. Out today, we had some highlights such as Blanc out on Switch and PC, Outzone out on PC, and Zero Wing out on PC. But the most prestigious award of Name of the Morning this morning went to Love Burb out on PC.
What a love burb.
Eagle's a love burb.
Especially on Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah. Loves to give out the points, apparently. So, all right. What are your takeaways that are pretty okay? What is something you learned from this morning's radio show that plays games? We just linked again to the Fiends of Fairwick Kickstarter because I had locked up a second ago and I wanted to make sure I got that out if I didn't already. We're going to also send you somewhere if you're watching on Twitch, courtesy of Panda's recommendations. So we'll tell you who that is in just a moment. Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award winner, who had an outstanding contribution in chat. For what it's worth, I do have a nominee, but Sean, do you have one as well?
I'll take your nominee.
All right, right, so I'm going to put forward someone who had a shorter run, but was also here at the very beginning of the show, and dropped in, I've never seen a sandy mountain, you know? That is one, King Gray, which I really liked quite a bit. Also got a hoot out of us discussing Valentine's Day during 5 questions by saying objection leading the witness. Unfortunately, we can't with 5 questions, GMS. Also said B.O.B. sausage earlier, and Sharknado was based on a true story but was only a shark zephyr. So to you, King Gray, you are today's Billy Thundergun Teammate of the Match Award winner.
Billy Thundergun, Teammate of the Match Award.
Fantastic job. Fantastic job. All right, takeaways that are pretty okay after the clip of the day. The clip of the day. Hey, look, it's the clip of the day.
Toot toot.
Sean,
Mm-hmm.
will you be my brother-in-law Valentine?
You bet.
Aw.
I wore my Valentine's Day shirt. It's red.
That's the red one. No one saw that coming. Oh my gosh. What a surprise.
Also grabbed a heart mug for the day. Because it's Valentine's Day.
What other surprises do you have in store for today? My gosh, you are thematic.
I think that's it for the show, but my wife made pink Rice Krispie treats.
I do like Rice Krispie treats.
They're pretty tasty.
They don't
Like
like dye.
granola in them.
They don't dye like your mouth pink, because that's the worst part
No,
about
just-
like food coloring.
Just turns your tongue pink.
Oh really? That's not good. Look, it's a pink tongue. You've been eating all the Rice Krispie treats. So what I'm disappointed about, Sean, is until the very end of that clip, I didn't realize you were just making a joke that your tongue is pink.
Your tongue's always pink.
It's amazing how it just dyes it. It's just... Who would have thought? Who would have thought? All right, what are your takeaways that are pretty okay? Chat, and then we are going to send you over on the recommendation of Awkwardish Panda Technique. Thank you for visiting my channel. I worked hard to provide quality entertainment covering many different video games while also maintaining a positive community. If you would like to support me, please hit the follow button and come enjoy our friendly community. In chat, welcome to the system, AMD Red Team, Twitch ambassadors, and also, as Panda says in chat, playing Wild Hearts for Valentine's Day and as part of the Twitch Black History Month activation. If you'd be so kind as to say good morning from GMS on behalf of all of us at Gaming Morning Show. Sports.gaming, what is your takeaway? That was pretty okay.
My takeaway came late in the show, and that's the fact that Eagle, I think, on top of being the Mathemateagle, has earned his first title, and that's Eagle, the Mathemateagle Scorekeeper Extraordinaire.
Scorekeeper Extraordinaire Eagle. I'll have to figure out how to make it rhyme. My takeaway that's pretty okay is when Bear, who's already been behind you, does decide to finally open a bed and breakfast, which was Whit Fuller's recommendation for a cozy game, Bear and Breakfast, then we will also have a joint venture with Eagle, the Mathemateagle, known as Eagles and Eggs.
Yeah.
I hope Eagle's been saving some cash, because I heard eggs are pretty expensive.
Well, he has some chicken friends.
He's from the source. Elman says, just stepping in to say I love you guys, and I hope you have a great Tuesday. Likewise, please join us tonight for GMS Tuesday nights. We're going to be playing Apex Legends Season 16 with J-Mags Plays, part of Latinx in Gaming. Joseph is the community manager for Latinx in Gaming, so we're going to learn more about that organization. We've prior on the show had Jet Set, who also is part of that group on the show, so excited to bring someone else back with Joseph, who has played Apex Legends on stream before, but also will hopefully carry me to some victories with the now new and improved Loba. Again, Loba, now finally even more useful in Apex Legends, so I'm very excited for that. All right,
Now everyone's going to be playing Loba.
See, I'm really genuinely worried about that, so please don't play into my fears. Every time I go in there now to pick Loba and then someone already has them, or has her, I'm going to be very upset. So, all right, for everyone who made it possible, I am Hefty Goof. That was super fun. Thank you for having fun with us. Stay tuned for the best moments from today's morning radio show that plays games. We'll be back coming up tomorrow for more Gaming Morning Show, as only available on Facebook Gaming, Twitch, YouTube, and at GamingMorningShow.tv. Goodbye, everyone. Hope you have a great rest of your Tuesday.
Artsy style, very cool looking game worth checking out. Artsy style, very cool looking game worth checking out. Labyrinth of Galleria, The Moon Society is out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Switch, and PC. Outzone is out on PC. Red Tape is out on PC. 10 Dates is out on PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, Xbox Series S/X, Switch, and PC. Toe Plane Arcade Shoot 'em Up Collection Volume 1 is out on PC. Truxton is out on PC. Twin Cobra is out on PC. Wanted Dead is out on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series S/X, and PC. Zero Wing is out on PC. And for the most prestigious award in video game focused morning shows, your favorite segment within a segment within a segment, today's name of the morning goes to Love Burb, out on PC.
Oh, you said Lovebird. That's cool.
Love Burb.
Burb?
Burb.
Burb.
It's the word.
Meow, meow. Pulp Fiction, which is a movie that stars Samuel L. Jackson and John Travolta. I'm guessing Mia is Uma Thurman's character.
Correct.
I'm a movie expert.
Nice.
Movie expert hefty. Simon Pegg is an actor. I know that because I watched so many movies. Turns 53 today.
He was in the Star Trek remakes. Who did he play? Movie expert.
There were remakes of Star Trek. No, I know that. Kirk, the captain. Captain the Kirk.
that is a character, yeah.
Wait, he doesn't play Captain Kirk, does he?
No.
Chris Pine.
He doesn't play Chris Pine either. Vibes, and then to be able to experience that with friends, with a community, even if it's not a multiplayer game, if you're just having similar experiences with the game as you guys are playing it, it can really bring people together, and I like that.
Thanks to our audience for participating in that interview. Sis says, love me a cozy game. Downs talked about Bear and Breakfast, said, wasn't that a name of the morning a little while ago? I think it was, right?
It sure was, and we've contemplated letting Bear play. Bear, do you still want to play Bear and Breakfast? He asked, can Eagles play too?
Ooh.
I don't have an answer to that.
I can't imagine why not. Whole point's building community.
Yeah, I'm sure we can figure it out.
Of course, we'll look for the sequel to Bear and Breakfast, which is Eagles and Arithmetic.
Everything blurs together.
Well, and the biggest bummer I had is the year that I wanted to actually go to the fair was in 2019 because Third Eye Blind was playing and all the concerts were free. And we didn't go, and then, you know, everything shut down, which doesn't mean that Third Eye Blind would have come back. I don't know why I related it that way, but, you know, here we are, so, yeah. Yeah, I thought that today was going to be the day that it was finally going to come back to me. Wait, isn't that Oasis?
Yeah,
that's Wonderwall!
This is why Third Eye Blind vowed to never come back to Oregon.
It's because I was standing out in the crowd yelling, play Wonderwall! I was looking at the wrong band. That looks nice.
Now that's a big swing.
K-Laugh is... It's an E. Cracked.
Cracked.
Oh my gosh, we almost had 3 consecutive perfects. We get 6 banked balloons on that one. We're up to 1,026 banked balloons. And we now have one more that we can use for places again. This could also be another, like, grocery store style one.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Sean, did you go and hang out with Shaq?
Always.
You went to the place of Shaq.
I went to the Shaquille O'Neal land.
Hey, Sean, What's Shaquille O'Neal call his house?
It's the Shack. Perfect.
Beep, boop, beep, boop.